Well, I'm exhausted.
Oh,
What should we do tonight?
let's just have a chill night watching Netflix.
That does sound good. The question is, what do you want to watch?
Oh, I don't really mind. You pick.
No, I don't mind. You pick.
No, but like I don't mind. So like you pick.
No, but I really have no preference, so just pick something, please.
I picked last time, so you pick this time.
No, just pick something. It's fine.
No, I like couldn't care less if I tried. Like you pick.
Oh my God, we can't have a repeat of last Thursday. Just pick something, please.
Fine. Why don't we watch the new episode of Hacked Mirror?
Is that improvised tech drama that I've been hearing all about? You know, they make everything up on the spot.
Yes, isn't that so cool? Um,
Yeah.
well, it looks like the new episode is called The Resurgence.
Oh,
Mysterious.
nice. I'm just gonna look up the reviews for it because, I can't watch a show without looking at the reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's certified fresh. Nice.
No. What's it about?
Uh, well, this review says it's about self-driving cars. Sounds cool.
Fancy? Like just about self-driving cars or anything else?
No, it says it also heavily features shrimp. Huh.
Shrimp.
All right.
Interesting. Okay, so we're watching The Resurgence, which is about self-driving cars. Self-driving cars and shrimp.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
cool.
Let's start watching.
Let's press play.
Well, hello there and welcome to my shrimp shop. Can I interest you in a shrimp today?
Hello, Angus. A shrimp? No, no. Angus, if you're going to be getting me a shrimp, I'm going to need at least I don't know how many shrimp people eat. I've not been here before. 7?
7 shrimp! What kind of laddie dark person orders 7 shrimp? We only have 1 shrimp in the whole shop.
Well, wait. What? That's tiny. How can you? That can't be. Yeah, how have you even got a business, Angus? That doesn't make sense. It says outside, Angus's Shrimp Feast Palace, and you've got 1 shrimp.
That I do. That I do. There is only 1 shrimp left in my shop because they're so rare, which means I can sell this for as much as I like and I can keep my business afloat.
I'm
So,
not sure. I'm,
how much is the shrimp worth?
I, I just, I'm not sure that's true, Angus. You can't sell it from. I've been past this shop the past 13 years that I've lived in this town, and I've always seen you in here with your friendly face. And I've thought to myself, I should go and get myself some shrimp. Today I try, and you've only got 1, and you want to what? How much are you going to charge for it? As much as you want. What's that? Like a pound, £2, £10?
Foolish man. £7,000 per shrimp.
Will you? I mean, this is bonkers.
Have you ever had a shrimp before?
Yes.
Well,
I used to do them at the beef eater. You could get a whole pile of them like this for £4.50 with a sauce.
this is the only shrimp I've ever found. I thought it was quite rare.
Wait, I thought you'd sold all the rest. This is the only shrimp you have. You've had this shop for the past 17 years, and you've only had the 1 shrimp here the whole time.
Well, stock market value's gone up for shrimp, so I thought I'd keep it until I could, get the biggest price for it.
I mean, that explains the smell and your lack of other customers.
Ah, Well, I'm feeling quite upset.
What? Good.
Make Angus cry, that's fine.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Angus. I'm sorry I described your face as friendly with the ironic air quotes. You are a friendly-faced person.
I know. That's what my mum always said.
What,
Well,
what did she say?
she always said I had a very friendly face.
Yeah, well, there we go.
And a
That's
very
nice...
ambiguous accent.
Well, she was Irish, wasn't she?
Yes, I believe she was.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean,
But of course, I was raised in many, many locations.
I can tell. Angus, what can I do for you? I'm not going to pay you £7,000 for a shrimp.
It's always been my dream to buy one of those new self-driving cars, and I thought if I could sell my shrimp for enough money, then I could buy one finally, but now I'll never get one.
Well, Angus, I mean, I'm your friend and I'll help you any way I can, of course. I mean, I'm not your friend.
Met today?
Well, yes, I've been past your shop every day for the past 17 years on the way you normally see my
Quite
other...
weird how you just walk back and forth in front of my shop without buying anything.
Well, I mean, frankly, if I'd have known you only had the one shrimp, I wouldn't have come in today.
That's a fair point.
Can I... Angus, I'll do what I can to help you.
You're a good man.
Friends?
Friends.
You know, being a taxi driver used to be a whole lot interesting when the cars didn't just drive themselves.
Really?
Mm.
Wow.
Taken to just kind of rotating this pair of headphones, pretending it's a wheel. Sort of brings back the old romance of it.
Romance.
Mm.
Fun.
Oh, you know, when you actually had to change gears yourself and actually exert pressure on the pedal, just the right amount so the car didn't stall. Oh, but it wasn't just that, you had to turn the wheel at the right moments too. Otherwise you'd go tumbling off the cliff. Oh, those were the days.
Super fun.
That was also safe. Anyway, what are you doing by the seaside?
Well, I was gonna get some shrimp, but they're kind of running low on shrimp, so I might have to find a new thing.
Yeah, I mean, they keep saying there's going to be a resurgence in the population any day now, but I don't buy it. Past 17 years, the closest shrimp we got is the synthetic lot they sell down at the restaurant.
Synthetic shrimp.
Yeah, it's I think it's really what's been driving the real shrimp population out. We,
Driving, because we don't do that anymore. Nice.
don't joke about my pain.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Tragic. At least you can still, be a taxi driver. It's just, well, you're not really a taxi driver. So what does that make you? A taxi monitor?
Yeah, I guess like a car sitter. Just sit in the car, make sure it's doing what it wants.
Well, at least you won't go tumbling off a cliff anytime soon.
Ah. But I've got no control over it.
What?
None of the excitement.
What?
I've got
You can't control it?
No, I can't control the car. It drives itself.
Okay, but what if something happens?
Well, we'd be stuffed then, wouldn't we?
Oh, you know what? This just so happens to be a great place for you to drop me off. Where I need to be. It's just next door. So here's fine.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's a few miles to where you wanted to go originally, but I mean, I'll just cancel the sat nav.
Need to get my steps up and my Fitbit. You know how it is. Well,
oh, yeah. Well,
I will pay you. Thanks for the ride. Bye.
Best of luck with the shrimp. All for me.
Right. I've invested a lot of money in this company, and I want to know why I can get higher returns on shrimp than I can on bloody self-driving cars.
Listen, Duncan. When you invested your money in this company here, in this self-driving car company, I promised you great returns. And do you remember we had a separate discussion all about whether shrimp would overtake self-driving cars, and I said it wouldn't, and it well, it did, but only by a little bit, Duncan. Only by a little bit.
Look at this chart. Shrimp
Yep.
is on a higher line than self-driving cars.
I mean, that's true, but if you think about it another way, Duncan, if you just turn that chart the other way up, you do that for me like a darling, thank you very much. You see, now your line is higher.
That does look very good. Paulo. This is why I hire you.
Okay, so we're going to make you a whole lot of money with the self-driving cars, and we're going to crush the shrimp market anyway. I got with our abilities in artificial intelligence, we're making artificially intelligent shrimp, synthetic ones that are going to just they're going to wipe out the whole market.
Flood the market with shrimp, bring the price down. I like the way you think, Paulo.
People aren't spending all that money on their shrimps. They'll be able to spend more money on your self-driving cars.
I like that. But Paulo, it's getting lonely. It's getting lonely for me without my chauffeur to keep me company. And I mean, you're just an employee. I'm the world's best boss, I know, but I pay you to be here, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hard to meet people, you know, when you can't get into an Uber and talk to a real person. You just have to talk to your car, I guess.
Well,
I
that's why a lot of the taxis now have a car sitter in them to sort of make the people feel more at home.
Yeah, but I can't be seen with that, you see. I'm really, in deep with this company. I can't be seen with a taxi driver. I can't even be seen with a taxidermist. Too close to taxi. Yeah.
Confusing. People are going to get puzzled. Duncan, would it help? Would it help if I were your car sitter? Like, we finish work at the same time, because there's no point that I, your assistant, stay here after you've gone. I could sit in your car. We could make chit chat. You could
Chit
tip
chat.
me, maybe.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself, Paulo. But I do like that. You know what? Here are the keys. Catch me outside at 6 p.m.
You got it.
Dad, I'm 16. I think it's time I learn how to drive.
Of course, my son with a wonderfully normal accent. Well, I am working on getting a car for us. At the minute, still no success with the whole shrimp business, though, I'm afraid. So, would you like to learn to ride a bicycle?
I know how to ride a bicycle. You taught me when I was 3 years old when we first moved here, which is why my accent is different to yours.
That was a good move on my part, but listen, son, cars are so expensive nowadays, and they drive themselves. I mean, I don't think you actually need to learn how to do anything, but we can't afford one.
I've been waiting my whole life to learn how to drive. No, I understand.
Unless you can find a way for me to.
Unless I can
feel
find
like such a
What,
terrible father.
No, Dad, don't say that. They're there, okay? They're there. You have been a wonderful father to me. Don't say that about yourself, okay? I don't want to hear the negative self-talk, okay? No. Now, it might be like worth a shot if I can say that. It might be worth a shot, like just getting some more like shrimp to sell. One might not be enough. I'm sorry. Please don't ground me. Please don't ground me. Just saying what everyone is thinking.
I appreciate your honesty. I had a very meaningful chat with a man this morning about, sort of my shrimp business plan. But
Someone
I've
came
been
in.
thinking maybe it's time to move out of the shrimp industry. Yeah, oh, yes, we had a customer. He did not buy the shrimp. He just sort of criticized my entire life and then offered to help me as a friend, which was a very interesting technique.
Well, at least you have a friend now.
No, I've been thinking it's time to move out of the shrimp business totally. And I was thinking about becoming one of those taxi sitters. You know, the ones where you sit in the electric car. You can't drive it. And I thought maybe, we could sort of use that one as the family car as well, on the down low.
Does that mean I can learn how to drive a self-driving car?
It means we're gonna try.
Wow.
So here, just let me put in my applications, and we'll see what happens, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm sad to see you give up your
I'm gonna make
passion
life beautiful for you.
as, a shrimp salesperson, but I support the change in direction, and I support you, Dad. You've always supported me, and I support you too, no matter what. As long as I can learn to drive.
We're gonna get you that car. We're gonna get you learning how to drive, even if I have to give up on my shrimp business.
Yes.
Right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
So, Paulie boy, do you know how to drive this thing?
Well, you're such a kidder, Sid. I can sit as well as you want, okay?
Right, okay.
I-
So how was work, I suppose?
Should we, or where are we going to go now?
That, I think it does it automatically.
Oh, it knows where you, okay, wow,
Yes.
I don't have one of these myself. Well, off we go. Okay, so, work was, tedious, I got this guy.
Oh, tedious.
I'm kidding with you, sir.
Right,
Joy, it was exciting. We've got this new coffee machine. All of the employees are dead excited about it.
yes, I was very kind with that. I even splurged out for the extra coffee filters.
It was real nice, and all of the shrimp, of course, in the break room. They're synthetic, but still, they taste pretty good. People
Tastes
are
just
enjoying
as good. Paulo,
Yeah.
I don't think you're so good at this chit chat thing. Give me one reason why I shouldn't fire you on the spot.
Well, sir, I'm just trying to help you out here. You're running this amazing business, and you've got me supporting you all the way through that. And I don't know. Maybe you should.
Yep. If you're gonna start crying in my car, I definitely think I want a new car sitter. In fact, I'm gonna go on the app right now. Oh look,
What?
this nice man from Ireland, young Angus, it seems has a. Well, he'll be replacing you. I'll see you in the office.
What? I got a notification. I'm fired as your sitter.
That's right.
Right, I'm gonna stop the car right now and get out here. I'm just gonna fire up the app and stop. That's it. Okay, fine. I'll walk home. I thought we had something, sir. You have a nice evening.
how do I make this thing go again?
Shrimpy, shrimpy, shrimpy.
You will not believe the news I have.
Shrimpy, shrimpy.
You won't believe it.
Sorry, what? You've got news, Angus?
Massive news, massive news. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm coming or going or if I'm from Scotland, Ireland, or somewhere in between. I'll tell you, I've been hired to be the taxi sitter for really big boss famous Duncan.
Do my ears deceive me?
Oh my God!
Angus! Do I hear you are giving up the shrimp business?
Oh, Father, I'm so sorry, but I have to make money to pay for a self-driving car for my son.
Back in my day, we didn't have self-driving cars. We had to drive the cars ourselves. In fact, we didn't even have cars. We just had a singular wheel we had to unicycle up and down the hills on.
I know, Father, I remember the days when you'd take me up the hill and strap me to that wheel and roll me down. But times are changing, and I can't make money in the shrimp industry because there's only one shrimp left.
Only one shrimp left. What do I keep telling you, son? The resurgence is coming. The shrimp will return.
You've been saying that for 40 years.
I have been saying that for 40 years, which means it's coming soon, son.
It's just not a viable career. It's not a viable career, and you should be proud of me for going out there and getting a job and supporting my family instead of walking around rock pools with a net like you do.
I'm proud of you, Dad.
Thank you, child.
Oh, hello, grandson.
Hi, Grandpa. Oh, it's been a minute, hasn't it? It's been a minute. How are you?
It has been a minute. It's felt like a very long minute.
Angus, you're not going to introduce me to these.
Oh, of course. Sorry. This is my father. He's
Okay.
a long time veteran of the shrimp harvesting community.
Right, I'm
And
Thomas. Hi, pleased to meet you.
Hello, Thomas. I was catching shrimp when you were a shrimp yourself.
He says that to everyone he meets, and I don't think it's true.
Nope.
And this is my son, the pride and joy of my life, even
Hi.
though he grows his hair like a TikToker.
Right, you are.
The generational
like a
trio
high
of
tide.
men.
That do we? Okay, there we go. Good.
Yeah.
Did I? Yep. Okay.
No,
Oh.
leave
Oh.
that in 2015, man.
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
I
Look,
forgive you.
It was simpler back in my day. We just banged heads together.
Listen, that's probably why you are the way you are.
It made me strong, son.
Yeah.
It made you stupid.
You're just saying that because you're giving up on the family business.
No, you're giving up on family.
I'm gonna go and maybe I'll come by your shop again sometime, Angus. It feels like this is like a private thing.
I'll come with you, Thomas. We'll find shrimp. I tell you, the resurgence is coming, and my son, you'll regret giving up on the business when it comes.
All right, that suits me because I'm kind of invested in.
Angus?
Hello, sir. Very excited
Oh.
to be working for you today.
Yes, you are the Angus. My name is Duncan.
My name is
Nice
Angus.
to meet you. Yes, I know that. It's said on the app. Now, your name doesn't matter. All that matters is, are you good at chit-chat?
I am brilliant at chit-chat, sir. I've been chit-chatting to myself for 13 years in a shrimp shop with no shrimp in it.
Well, that's overqualified if you ask me. We'll get in the car and start driving, and we'll go for a test drive.
Right, possibility. I've been told by several people that it makes passengers feel at ease if you go like this and pretend you're steering. So,
That does make me feel at ease. Ah,
oh, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you're famous and slightly corporate, but I don't know anymore.
well, they say I've gone corporate, but I like to have a little bit of fun. You know, I eat the last slice of cake at the office dinner parties.
Oh, well, you
I-
couldn't tell. You look very fine and
Oh.
shape, don't you?
Oh, thank you. I just got this suit tailored. And well, I run my company, of course. Ever since a kid, I've dreamed of saving the world with electric cars. Saving the environment, saving the world, saving you some money in your pocket.
Oh, well,
That's my
very kind
slogan.
of you. That's very kind of you indeed.
Yes.
Yes. No, I've always had a dream since childhood. I've always dreamed of actually having a self-driving car. It was
Oh,
something I've always dreamed of. So I'm halfway there now.
yeah.
Everyone.
Well, they are very affordable, I have to say. I have 5 myself.
Oh, you have 5?
Yes.
Oh my.
What? So what did you do before this gig?
Well, I'm actually from the the very famous McLaughlin shrimp farming family.
Huh.
So
Yes.
hit my shrimp shop, tried to sell my shrimp, but you know, they're running low. They don't really exist in the wild anymore. So here I am driving cars.
It's a funny story, actually. I suppose it's partly my fault, a little bit, because I killed all the shrimp to make these cars.
You what?
Well, I see, you know, the outside of the prawn, the little hard bit on the outside. Well, that's what makes these lovely glass windows here.
So I'm in a shrimpmobile.
Suppose so, although the marketing department said that term wouldn't fly with our target demographic.
Your target demographic must be quite boring. Wow, I didn't realize the shrimp deficit was an intentional one. I thought it was sort of, global warming and
Well, no, see, I wanted to save the planet, so I killed all the shrimp to make electric cars.
right. But
See, I feel like you're not understanding.
I feel like you just killed a whole bunch of shrimp, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm
Angus, you've stopped doing the
oh, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
You are good at chit chat, Angus, I'll give you that.
Oh,
Suppose this is where I get off. Take this car to my garage, make sure it doesn't get a scratch on it.
right you are, sir. Not a scratch. And have a lovely day.
So, you want to catch some shrimp?
I certainly do. I until yesterday, I had no idea about shrimp, and now I want to find them.
There are many different kinds of shrimp. They have probably been enumerated many times before by people with different accents to me, so I will not enumerate them for you.
Oh, good.
What
Just
we will
any
do.
shrimp would do, wouldn't it? Really? And
Yeah.
you think there's a resurgence coming?
There is a resurgence coming. Can feel it.
Are they? We should probably go closer to the sea.
Well, steady on there. Observation first. To observe your terrain. It's generally flat. It's generally wet. But you always need to make sure.
The sea? Yeah. I thought we should. Are we going to go to the sea?
Baby steps now. We watch from afar. And we wait until we see lots of white foam on the surface. That means the shrimp are beneath and feeding. I have not seen white foam on that surface for 20 years. But
Right,
it's
well, we
coming.
should have brought a hat, really, shouldn't I?
You always need a hat. Breathe that salty air. It's good for your lungs.
Screech! You're right.
my boy. What are you doing on the cliff top?
Sorry, driving those self-driving cars is actually very difficult when you change your mind about where you're meant to be going. The shrimp! I know where they went!
What happened, my boy?
You know my new boss, that big Duncan man in his very well-fitting suits?
Mr. Self-driving cars man, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He killed all of the shrimp and used the shrimp skins to make the electric cars.
There's been a murder.
There has, but many murders. But I've been thinking on my drive over here, I had my inspirational Spotify playlist on. You know, the one that's a combination of guided meditation and hand-pan music.
Oh, that one is very inspirational.
I like it very much indeed, yes.
Not the one you had playing in your shop.
Yes,
Yeah.
it really inspires me and helps me to think. But I've been thinking, okay, listen. If he's still producing electric and self-driving cars right this second, that means that Duncan has a secret shrimp supply.
We need to free the shrimp.
We need to free the shrimp.
My boy, I'm so proud of you.
Dan, I'm so sorry I doubted you.
I'm
The
sorry I doubted
resurgence
you,
is
Tom.
coming.
I still want to be a part of this.
Yes.
You damn well
told
will
me.
be. We're gonna have to storm the company and get inside and release the shrimp.
And you
Everybody-
know where he lives.
I do, and I've got a car with his address programmed in it, so let's hop in.
Thomas, you will catch a shrimp this day. I swear it.
Excuse me, are you Duncan?
Yes.
Hi, really nice to meet you. I'm Rain.
Rain, nice to meet you. Are you one of those TikTok stars I keep hearing about?
No, why does everyone say that about me? Like, I'm insecure about my forehead. It's kind of a big deal. The TikTokers got it from me. Anyway, I was wondering if, you're a businessman. I'm taking business classes. Are you hiring interns?
Right. Well, before I hire you as an intern, I do need to know your qualifications. Who are your parents?
Well, my dad he's really like moving up in the business world. He went from, shrimp salesman to self-driving taxi sitter, I think.
Just first and last name will be all right.
Angus Shrimpstein.
Angus Shrimpstein. Ah, yes,
Did
I
you
know
know
him.
him?
He's very good at chit chat. Are you very good at chit chat? Is it genetic?
I'm very good at chit chat. I learned from my dad. I learned from my granddad. We're an intergenerational trio of men.
Well, show me some chit chat.
Hey, so, rivers, right? Rivers do be cool though. Like, rivers do be cool. What's your favorite type of river?
Hi there, Duncan.
Paulio.
Are you freaking kidding me? You fire me and you're hiring this?
I'm young
What?
and relevant.
Paulo. We need a young face for the company. You've been working for me for 20 years and your ideas are getting a little stale, just like the shrimp in that vat behind that door in my
Yeah.
office.
That's where you keep them. Well, forget it. I'm out of here. I don't need this job. I got tons of stuff going on in my life.
Well, I don't need you, Duncan. I have this fresh young intern here. Now,
Thank
tell
you
me
for
more
hiring
about
me.
tell me more about those rivers.
Yeah, so love rivers. Sorry, did you say you keep the shrimps in the office? Interesting. Good to know.
All right, team. I swiped this key card from a very disgruntled-looking, slightly American employee, so we can get inside the building.
Nice work, son.
Someone ask for an employee?
Oh, my child, you make me so proud. Okay, where does he keep the shrimp?
They keep the shrimp. Okay, hear this, you know, listen to this. They keep the shrimp in the office. Talk about inhumane shrimp conditions. Hello?
This man knows nothing about the type of environment that shrimp thrive in.
Well, from my observation, this could work well in our favour. His office leans precariously out over the cliff. If we drop a hole in it somehow, the shrimp will fall directly into the sea.
Okay.
Well, do you know what would make a hole in a building? A car.
Oh, you leave this to me. Right.
Here's my key card.
Thank you.
Oops. Hey.
So, you found out my secret, have you?
Well-
Angus. I thought I could trust you. I mean, we chit-chatted. Didn't that mean something to you?
We chit-chatted in a car that was made out of the carcasses of my heritage.
And I see you've brought your whole family along with you. And who's this guy?
Thomas,
We don't really know him.
I'm just like...
Right.
Okay.
Well, Angus, there's one little glitch with your plan. See, in order to drive a car into my office, you have to actually be able to drive a car. And if you remember, they're self-driving.
Well, it's a good thing I know somebody who knows how to drive a vehicle with only one wheel still attached.
Time to shine.
Grandson, unlock the vehicles.
I got you, Granddad.
Oh, get into the main shrimp keeping area. Let's go.
No, my
Shrimp as you
pretties.
can and throw them in the sea.
Thomas, take over. It's your turn to blow the hole.
Okay, I've done it.
Keep throwing shrimp.
They're all going in the sea. They're all going in the sea, you cruel man. Shrimp in a cupboard in an office.
The resurgence is happening.
The resurgence is here.
Can't you see what you've done, you fools? I've been trying to stop the resurgence from happening because the shrimp are ruining the ocean.
I'm fairly certain, sir, that shrimp are an essential part of the biological makeup of the oceans.
Yes, well, not anymore. See, I got my research people to do their research, and it turns out we don't need as many shrimp. And so I was converting them to electric self-driving cars, but it seems that you've not only ruined the planet, you've ruined my company. And Angus, I wanted company from you. I didn't care about you being a shrimp person. Shrimpstein? That's
It's
the...
McLogan, but when you translate it into English from Scots, it does come out as Shrimpstein.
But I suppose I can never find a friend anymore.
Now, Duncan, I know we've had our differences, and I did just ride a single wheel through your office and release a bunch of shrimp into the ocean. But it appears to me that you're very passionate and informed about shrimp, and well, that's what the McLogan family is all about. You want to come with us? Do you want to be a part of our family?
An honorary McLogan Shrimpstein.
We're gonna need some help now there are so many shrimp back in the ocean.
Okay, but can we get rid of this guy?
I mean, we won't get rid of him, but he'll definitely play a backseat role in the company, I think.
Then it's a deal.
See you in another 13 years.
Duncan, can I still keep the internship? I do need to get into uni.
Why would you need an internship at this age?
Well, I'm almost 17, and it's important to think ahead.
You're a nerd. I like that. You can keep your job.
Thanks, I think.
Just
Was-
roll with it, son. Just roll
Was
with
that?
it.
Oh, okay. Will do.